It's Wednesday again, but instead of showing you what I bought, I'm going to show what you can buy at NNL East. Welcome to the model room. Okay, before I get started on the swag, I want to give a shout out to Joe over at Model Building Corner. Joe, thank you very much for exchanging shop cards. Thank you for the kind words on the back. This is a really cool shop card, and it has a couple of really terrific models on here. I like the layout of this card, and I like this channel. He builds some really cool cards, and usually when I watch his channel, I'm going to get a chuckle at some point or another. And they're a very outgoing, friendly guy, and I like to watch that channel. Please go over there, give him a like and a subscribe. If you haven't, it's at Joe the Model Builder. Thank you so much, Joe. Okay, so from, I think it was the third year, the club that runs NNL East decided to do logo t-shirts. People wanted a souvenir. They wanted something to bring home with that logo on them. So they did t-shirts. And here's this year's shirt. This is Mike from our club. Thank you, Mike, for posing with the shirt. And this is in Al's basement. And a lot of people know about Al's house. It's like a haven for model builders. So many models in that basement, but the lighting's not real great. In any case, you get a look at the t-shirt. It's blue this year. We're going to have sizes from small up to at least 4X, maybe even a couple sizes bigger than that. So we got quite a selection. Let me mention, though, that we sell this swag only on the day of the show, at the show. You cannot get it online. You can't send an email and ask to buy something and have it sent to you. That day only, at that location. But there's quite a lot of stuff now with the logo on it. Here is a baseball cap that we introduced last year. They were pretty popular. This is a really nice cap. Everything that we get to sell at the show is really good quality. And this is one. This is kind of a blue denim cap with the logo on it. People like it. In addition, here is an enamel pin that we've had made up. And one year it was a premium that we gave away. Now we're selling them on the merch table. And a lot of people do collect pins, my wife included. She asked me for one of these, so I got one for her to add to the collection. And this is pretty good. So, okay, those are the wearables. Now to the, I guess, what do you call it, comestibles. This is the coffee mug with the logo on it. This started, I think it was 10 years ago, we started the Famous Artist series. And this is the first one. It was done by George Trosley, who you may remember from the Crass and Bernie's cartoon series, and also does a lot of work for Cartoons Magazine. I really like this art, and I got a few of these mugs because they're really good mugs. Here on the back, this was the next year. This is art by Tom Daniel, and it is the theme of the cars of the 1930s. Very nice mug, very nice piece to purchase at the show. In addition to that, if you want to drink something else, here's a cozy. This is just a regular cozy, but it's got the logo on it. And, you know, it occurs to me that if you want to have a beer or a soda or something on your bench, probably not a bad idea to get something like this because it's a little harder to tip over. You can put a can in there, you can put a bottle, whatever it is, but it's going to be a little more stable. So we have these as well. All right, now to things that are not wearable or drinkable, but maybe are a little more useful. Here is the dust brush, which I think is pretty good. It's a very soft brush. So, you know, if you're sanding your car and you're getting a lot of schmutz on it, you just give it a dust, knock it off. If it gets on your bench, you can do the same with that. And what I like about it is that, you know, if you close it up, you can store it pretty easily on your bench. That's a nice little piece. In addition to that, here's something that's kind of an NNL sleeper. This is not a regular ruler. This is a ruler in 1/25th scale on this side in inches and 1/24th scale on this side. It's very useful. I'm not in the center. Here we are. Very useful. Turn it over so you can see the logo. And I think a lot of people pass this by because they think it's just a regular ruler in inches and millimeters, but it's not. It's scale inches. In addition to that, you can see that it zeros in the middle, and it goes 10, 20, 40, whatever, 10, 20, 40 on each side. So as it goes out, this is the very center. If you want to put, for example, a stripe on your car, then you just place the ruler where the numbers are the same on each side. And if you do that, then the 0 is the exact center of that body, and you'll know very easily where it is. I think that's a good idea, and I like it. Now, that's about it, really, for the stuff that we're going to sell. A few years ago, we sold some of the postcards. The postcards have that year's art on it as well, and I've got a few of them here. I actually use them on my bench because I have a lot. I can, dip into glue on them, or I can mix paint on them, whatever. But we did sets of 5, I think. I don't know what we sold them for, $3 or something. But we stopped doing that. I'm interested if anybody thinks they would like to do this. There are people that collect these postcards. And by the way, if you want to get a postcard from NNL East, go to the website. You can click on a link, or you can go to find the web address and request getting on the list for postcards. Now, there are people that have every single postcard that we ever sent out, but if you're going to attend NNL East and you think you might want a set of postcards, probably too late this year, but we could set up for next year again. We could do sets. I'd be interested in hearing whether people think that's a good idea. Another thing, by the way, if you go to the NNL East website, you click on this year's show and scroll down, you will find the art from every year going back, I think, 36 years, something like that. So if you want to see that, you want to see the t-shirts or whatever, then click on that link. I'll put a link below to that. There's also just a general link always on my site here for NNL East, nnleast.com. So if you're interested in a postcard, you can do that. Last thing is this. This is a wooden nickel. You can't buy these. We're not going to sell these. But there are people that collect these. There are people that have a lot of different stuff with the NNL East logo on it, and they collect the wooden nickels. What's surprising, and Tom Geiger talked about this on Doug White's series on NNL East, we put these randomly. About 20% of the bags, the goodie bags that we hand out, have a wooden nickel in it. And if you get one, and it's to help ensure that people look in the goodie bags to see what's in there on the day of the show. This is only useful on the day of the show that it's made for. There's a different one every year. This is a 2020. It's $5 off with any vendor at NNL East. And then the vendors turn them in, and we reimburse them. The funny thing of it is that somewhere between 20% to 50%, depending on the year, don't come back. People like these. They want to collect them, so they keep them. After the show, I had one guy, good buddy, and helped out at the show. Just asked for one if he could have it for his collection. Of course, I gave him one. So these things are kind of a collectible. I just wanted to mention it in case you come to the show, look in your bag, see if you get a wooden nickel, $5 off. The other thing is that if you are like me, you like to see model cars, pictures of model cars. Of course, there'll be a million videos that day. I know at our last meeting, I was talking with Dave from Woody Scale Model Garage and Frankie from Frizzo's Model Cars. None of us are going to be filming the day of the show because we're going to be busy. We're going to be working the show, but there's going to be dozens of videos that come out after that, so you can see the show. If you want to see just pictures from the show, we have Billy Kingsley, and you know El Camino Billy. He takes a shot of every model at that show and then categorizes them into the classes, and we post them. If you want to see a lot of good models, go to the website and you can click on the gallery. I think there may be, 20 years worth of models there. There's probably 25,000 pictures of great model cars. So you can go look at that and just spend some time seeing some of the best models that you'll see. So that's it. That's our swag, and we hope we see you at the show. If not, we'll see you online. Thank you so much. Thanks to all my subscribers. I very much appreciate it. The subscriber count is going up a lot, and that's pretty cool. Thank you all. We'll see you next time.